And welcome to the Bearcat pregame show, where tonight it is homecoming 2021. I never thought I'd be that old to say 2021, Coach.
Well, I'm looking to about 2050 myself.
There you go. I like that. I like that. Words of enthusiasm. Tonight, the Paso Robles Bearcats continue Mountain League play and look to remain undefeated as they take on the Pioneer Valley Panthers. Big football game. Bearcats pretty much, Coach, control their own destiny to win a league title.
Very much control their own destiny. Great win last week and the week before. So you're 2-0 in the league. You've got this opponent who has not won a game, Rigetti, who's having a tough year. And then you could wind up playing at Arroyo Grande for the league championship on the final night of the regular season. So the stars are aligned. Now you've got to do what you got to do, take care of business. And this can be a trap game for you because you've got homecoming with all the festivities and so forth, but you must remain focused on the football game and not worry about the dance. The dance will take care of itself.
No, you got to take one game at a time because, like you said, it'll take care of itself, but you got to win each football game. Now, before we continue, I know you like this algorithm and all this stuff, and John and I were talking about this during the junior varsity halftime show, and I know John's down on the sidelines with us right now. I think I have him. He should be able to hear us. He's tuning us in. Coach, it comes to me, I hate to bring this word in, but with the way the system's set up, sandbagging is, I hate that word, but sandbagging.
Oh, it is definitely a possibility, and the way the thing is set up, it is really encouraging that. So I'll go ahead and read these to the sports fans out there. So on October the 12th, on Tuesday, the latest rankings came out, and no one is in a division permanently. You move from week to week based on what happened that week with you and the people around you. So right now, Division 1, if the playoffs were to start tomorrow, would be Buchanan, ranked number 1, Central number 2. Now Buchanan has defeated Central, so that's the way it should be. San Joaquin Memorial 3, Clovis 4, Hanford 5, Liberty 6, Clovis North 7, and Bullard, who forfeited a game last week, stays in the same place at 8. Now, here's where what you're talking about comes into play. Bakersfield in Division 2 is ranked number 1. Well, if the playoffs were to start tomorrow, Bakersfield would have a home game, be the number 1 team, and play at home throughout the playoffs all the way through if they continue to win.
John, switch with Tim. Go ahead, Bill.
Okay, so now if Bakersfield moves up and say they replace Bullard and move to number 8 in Division 1, they play on the road immediately against Buchanan. Well, they would probably get eliminated. So you're looking at a potential winning the CIF championship or getting knocked out in the first round because of that situation right there. Now, Mission Prep, believe it or not, is in Division 2, and I think they're having a fine season. They're well coached and everything, but I don't think they can play with those guys. I think the reality will set in when they play schools like Bakersfield. Some of these places have 2,000 and 3,000 kids in school and will just outman them. So let's look at our division. Currently, the Bearcats are placed in Division 3. And hold on to your hats, people. Redwood is number 1, Bakersfield Christian number 2, and St. Joe number 3. Mission Oak is 4, Dinuba 5, Strathmore 6. The Bearcats, with their 4-2 record, are ranked behind St. Joe, who they beat. This makes absolutely no sense to anyone. Why play the games if all you're going to do is plug these numbers in and not pay attention to wins and losses? Sunnyside is ranked 11th behind us. I've seen a lot of these teams, and I can tell you right now, Sunnyside is not the 11th team in that situation. Napomo's ranked 13th, Arroyo Grande 14th, so they would be in our playoff divisions. To find anybody else in the Central Coast that's ranked, you got to drop down to Division 5, where Rigetti, who's won one game, is ranked second. San Luis Obispo, who's won 3 games, is ranked 9th. Templeton also, I believe, has won 3 games, and they're ranked 11th. Makes no sense. But here is the greatest shocker of them all. Division 6, you know who's ranked number 1, Jim?
Who?
Descadero. With 1 win over basically a JV team, Torres, who had no seniors. They are ranked number 1. Santa Maria is ranked 4. Morro Bay's got 3 wins. They're ranked 6th. And our friends tonight, Pioneer Valley, are ranked 10th. So
and it's just a situation, even with the Bearcats. You go in that final game against Arroyo Grande. I just don't like it. Nobody likes the word sandbag.
Right, but what the Bearcats need to do is, because the die's been cast with them, they're going to be in Division 3 no matter what happens here, in my opinion. They've got to keep winning and get in the top 4 so that they can get a home game in the first round. And they should be. And you're saying, Joe, ranked 3rd. They're ranked 3rd. What if we had to play them in the first round and go back down there again? It's just not right. The athletic directors have to get together when this thing is over and say this is not right. And you're going to have people going to the playoffs, my goodness, that maybe have won 1 game.
Yeah, John, I know you got me down there now, Johnny. You want to chip in on this?
You guys got me?
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. You're going to have teams sandbagging at the end of the year and losing on purpose so that they drop down in the rankings and get a higher seed in a different division. It's set up. It's ripe for it.
Anthony Morales is here tonight, and he's the AD over at Pioneer Valley. I'd really like to get his opinion on this and how they came up with this, and are they going to look at modifying this in the future, because it is just, in my opinion, as a former coach, absurd.
Hey, Coach. This
Yes.
is Tim over to the side. I've got Anthony over. I go talk to him a little bit about that.
That would be great.
I'll do it. I see him running across the field right now.
All right, shut you off, and then when you're ready to come on, Tim, let me know. Let's thank some of our sponsors bringing you the pregame show tonight as we get ready for the Panthers and the Bearcats. Make the China Gourmet and the Albertson Shopping Center a part of your joy, a part of your day. Enjoy authentic Chinese cuisine in a quiet and comfortable atmosphere. China Gourmet offers a bountiful menu of your favorite dishes. Check them out today, the China Gourmet in the Albertsons Shopping Center. Also by Dee Lacey. She's a proud supporter of Bearcat broadcasts. She urges everyone to recognize the talents, commitment, and accomplishments of local students. From sports to academics to art, we all join Dee Lacey in saying on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go Bearcats. And Idler's Home, another proud Bearcat sponsor. Whether it's appliances, hot tubs, kitchen designs, or furniture, Idler's Home promises unbeatable prices and an unbeatable selection. Idler's Home, located at 2363 Theater Drive in Paso Robles, with locations in San Luis Obispo and Santa Maria as well. Always good to have those sponsors, right, Coach?
We have great sponsors.
All right, talk a little bit about Pioneer Valley.
Okay, Pioneer Valley is a relatively new high school on the Central Coast. They were founded in 2004. Their new principal is Chandra Herrera. They are the largest of the Santa Maria high schools in the district. That incorporates Rigetti and Santa Maria High School. There are currently 2,776 students enrolled at Pioneer Valley High School. Their first head coach was Greg Dickinson. He is now the vice principal there, and he is the gentleman that is chairman of the Central Coast All-Star football game and founder of that game. Their athletic director is our former athletic director, Anthony Morales. some Bearcat connections down there, just recently retired. Jeff Montero coached football down there and was the AD a few years ago. And we hope Jeff is either here or listening and watching us on the VOP and on the live stream. Their head coach this year is Dustin Davis, who came over from Lompoc at the beginning, just right before the school year started. John Beck left, who was the head coach and a former Bearcat. Left, got another job. Dustin Davis came over. He left Lompoc where he was the defensive coordinator, and before he was at Lompoc, he was the St. Joe head coach. A couple other connections here. One of my favorite guys, former Bearcat star wide receiver, Rudy Binkley, is an assistant coach at Pioneer Valley High School. So good to see Rudy and see that he's doing well and that he's opted to be a coach and a teacher, and we're very proud of Rudy, the former Bearcat. Another guy that's on their coaching staff, the people in the Central Coast who know coaching and football up here, Johnny Ruiz, former head coach there at Pioneer Valley, longtime assistant at both Santa Maria and at Rigetti. Johnny Ruiz is on that staff. So they've got some Bearcat connections there. It's homecoming, and this is going to be an interesting game. Jimmy, one of the things I want to mention is I watched some tape on them, and I antiquate myself when I say tape, but video of them, and on offense they can't quite figure out.
VH or CD-ROM.
It was on Huddle. They can't quite figure out what they want to do. I've seen them both in spread and the total antithesis of that, the Markham double wing. Now, coaches out there, they know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Markham. That's Don Markham, who died in 2018. Don was a longtime coach and invented this offensive system, the double wing with double tight end, wing back on each side, fullback in the backfield. And Don was at Colton, Ramona, Rialto, Pacifica, Lusinger, won CIF championships in Bloomington in 94, 96, 97, scored 880 points in 94, LA Baptist CIF champs in 71, Colton in 78. He also coached at Compton and Bend, Oregon. And he is a former policeman that got into coaching and did this. He was the first guy at the Manson murders. So kind of a famous, interesting guy, very varied, and now they are copying what he's done, and that's a ground and pound offense. And I don't know how you can try and do both, be in a spread and be in the Markham double wing. Pioneer Valley Gym started the season with a loss, 6-0 to San Luis Obispo. Moved on to lose to our opponent from last week, Napomo, 26-20. They suffered a shutout against Templeton, 7-0. Arroyo Grande put a pretty bad beating on them, 34-7. They lost to Rigetti, 20-6, and they've had them canceled because of COVID protocol violation situations. So it's been a rough year for them. They've been outscored 103-33. So putting points on the board has been tough. Against Arroyo Grande, they rushed for 158 yards and threw for only 20. So stop them on the ground, and you pretty much got them wired.
Basically, offensively for the Bearcats, I mean, it's going to be the same thing. You come out running on the ground and then get those. It was nice to see a few passes last week.
Yeah, and they were big plays like we talked about, and that's what we needed to see was passes that are basically backbreaker passes, long passes. So we'll look for that. And the big thing tonight, as you can see when I read off those scores, is to beat these guys, get ahead. Just get ahead. That is the number one thing. Finish your drives, get ahead, get up by 2 or 3 touchdowns, force them to throw the football, which they've proven right now that they cannot do. So get up, get on top, finish your drives, limit your penalties and FIPS, and you should be just fine.
All right, the Bearcat Warm-Up Show being brought to you by Community West Bank, safe, secure, and trusted. You can count on Community West Bank to provide your financing, deposit services, convenient treasury management, and trusted advice you need. Let's work together. They're at 567 Spring Street, member FDIC. Odyssey World Cafe. Be sure to stop by the Odyssey World Cafe for delicious items from their fresh, casual kitchen. Heck, if you're a salad lover, Bill, they got every salad you can imagine. With every dressing, they got great burgers, great steaks, prime rib. Gosh, you'll love it all at the Odyssey World Cafe, 1214 Pine Street in beautiful downtown Paso Robles. Western Janitor, 100% female owned and certified by the state of California as a small business. They have been a family operated business since 1985. Currently, there are 3 generations working together, providing you with efficient and knowledgeable service. Stop by and say hi at 1026 Pine Street. Western Janitor Supply, all proud sponsors of Bearcat Athletics here on the VOP Sports Network with the 805 broadcasters. And if you get an opportunity, Coach, we want to tell everybody to stop by these businesses and thank them, for without them you wouldn't be getting this a little bit of Americana week in and week out.
Exactly right. My sentiments also. They've done our sponsors are wonderful people.
All right. Team is being announced right now. What else you got?
Okay, let's go to what else is going on and what happened last week. Shockingly, Lompoc lost to Rio Mesa last week. That is their 4th loss in a row. Another shootout, 35-31. They take on a Pacific team, upset Santa Barbara last week, 24-21. So Lompoc knew at the beginning of the season they'd start 3-1 and then lose 4 consecutive football games. Andrew Jones has never lost more than 2 games in a row during his tenure down there in the last 8 to 10 years, whatever it's been. Real surprise. Independence got a win last week. Remember we played them in the second game? They moved to 1-6 with a win over Tehachapi, 21-6, and they could win again because they get Golden Valley, who's 1-5. Then Buchanan, the best team we've played, moved to 6-1 with a big win over Central, 24-17. They're playing a very strong Clovis team tonight, who is 5-2. Atascadero, 1-6 and number 1 rated in Division 7. They lost to Templeton, 27-24. They play a 3-5 Santa Maria team. St. Joe was scheduled, okay, so they beat Arroyo Grande last week, 39-21. They were 3-4 going into that game. They were scheduled to play Napomo last night. That game was forfeited by Napomo due to COVID problems, and that is a huge, huge loss for Napomo. Knocks them out of a try for the league championship, and a real gimme for St. Joe. Then we go, Pioneer Valley last week lost to Righetti, 20-6. Righetti had that win. Righetti gets a Royal Grande tonight, and that's a game that we're going to keep an eye on. Righetti playing a little bit better after a very slow start. They're 1-5. Arroyo Grande's 4-3. If Arroyo Grande's going to keep pace and have a shot at the league championship, they must defeat Righetti. Then our good friends at Sunnyside are 5-1 with a win over 0-6 Hoover last week. Ready for this score? 72-3. And they play McLean this week, and we could end up playing Sunnyside again in the playoffs because, as I said, they are in our playoff division, and currently Sunnyside is ranked 11th, and we are ranked 7th. So we'll continue to keep an eye on Sunnyside. Other games around the area, San Ynez and Old Blockbuster. San Ynez, Lompoc, and Cabrillo are coming into the Central section, decided this week.
Really?
Yes. So Matt, when he was on the show last week, said, I was talking to him about scheduling, and he said we can't do it because we got to see what those guys are going to do, and now they are coming in. So that'll change the leagues dramatically on the Central Coast as we add those guys. So San Ynez 5-2. They lost to Buena last week, 25-19. They get a 4-3 Ventura team this week. Gabriel, boy, they need to change.
Yeah, they do. I mean, at one time, and when you moved here, late 80s.
Oh my gosh!
And even in the 80s and the 90s, and late 90s, and even in early 2010s, they had a pretty powerful football team.
And they have fallen off the earth. They got beat last week by Ventura, 49-0. They are 0-8. They are playing a 1-6 Channel Islands tonight. They get a chance to get off the schneid here.
All right, now our national anthem from War Memorial Stadium. Well, as you can hear from the noise in the background, we got a full house.
We do have a full house.
And unfortunately, not many people have made the trip from Santa Maria to root for Pioneer Valley, but those that have, congratulations. We're glad you made it, and I know they got it, it's got to be tough.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to. We do have a full house. It's packed. I'm looking down, and people are still pouring in on our side. I counted them. There are 20 people sitting in their bleachers, and that's a sad situation. You got to get out, no matter what your record, and support your kids, support your school, and go from there. I want to talk about the officials tonight, Jim.
Go ahead. I was going to ask John down there. John, I noticed before you talk about him, John was had a nice conversation with Bob Rollins before, didn't you, John?
We were talking to Bob a little bit, exchanging some pleasantries, as we haven't seen Bob very much.
Did he say hi to Coach?
He did indeed. You're expected at spin class, sir, tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow is Saturday. I'm not expected anywhere.
No, I'm pretty sure Bob said you were supposed to be in attendance.
All right, our referees.
What is spin class anyway before you...
Bicycle.
Bicycle? Okay.
Yes. Gets you in great shape.
All right.
And Bob is in great shape.
The education of Jim Weeman continues.
Former military man. Okay, we got Bob Rollins, the head referee, and Bob's head of the Officials Association. Umpire, Jeffrey Rollins. Head linesman, Michael Perez. Longtime line judge, Doug Trout. And back judge will be Jeff Long. So we've got a veteran crew out here, probably along with the crew that Bobby Kennedy and Mike Ostini are with. Probably those the two top crews on the Central Coast. So,
are Jeff and Bob related, brothers?
As far as I know.
No, I ask that every week. John's saying yes. He's shaking his head yes. All right. You guys ready to light this candle?
Well, we're ready to do it. We still have 5 minutes left on the clock. And I don't like that when you get the national anthem played and everybody's ready to go. They're not even out here. Here they come. They're just coming out of the tunnels.
I was just
got to stand around.
Just about to say, and we're missing the other team.
Yeah, and Coach Tidwell's walking in now too, so we had to wait for Coach Tidwell. Yeah, John, you have to have two teams to play, don't you?
That's a vicious rumor, Jim, but it's true.
It is a rumor. Hey, congratulations to the Junior Varsity Bearcats. 14-12 winners. John, quite a game.
Yeah, a fantastic game. Once we found the second half, both teams good.
Yeah, always good to get a lower victory win.
Especially homecoming.
All right, we're waiting for the coin toss here. The Bearcats are lined up. They're figuring out over there who their captains are.
We should be leveled out now there.
Okay, here we go.
It is just absolutely incredibly weird to look across the way and hardly see any fans, Coach. That's just...
Yeah, boy, their captain, Eric Lopez, looks good in a uniform. 6'5", 280 pounds. Dominic Weber out there for the Bearcats. Jake Moronis. Colton Sullivan. And Bastian Uribe for the Bearcats for the coin toss.
Waiting for the toss. Bob Rollins throws it in the air, and Paso will defer.
45, Adrian Mora. Number 67, Eric Lopez.
So the tri-tip smoke is in the air. The Bearcat is deflated. The cheerleaders are on the field. The band is in the stands. And all we have to do now is put down the football and kick it off, and we've got homecoming.
Okay, now we're going to have to cope with one thing.
Wind?
No, the disco lights on the other side of the stadium for the dance tonight. The wind, I'm looking at the wind. There is a slight wind blowing from our left to right, which would be from north to south. And the Bearcats will kick off with the wind at their back. The Bearcats last week, if you will recall, pooch kicked virtually every single time. So let's look for that tonight. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a sense of urgency here right now on the part of Pioneer Valley. They are huddled up at the far end of the field. The officials are huddled up in the center. The Bearcats have the tee on the field with Gustavo Garcia set to kick the ball off.
Unfortunately, our PA announcer, Derek, they didn't give him numbers with the rosters, so he was asking. I was trying to help him out, see if he wanted to copy it real quick. That's what we do in the biz, right, Coach?
Sure. And it's been very odd year. It's been very difficult to obtain rosters.
All year.
Usually we just go right to max. We have to go there, and this year you're lucky to see anything there. All right, here we go.
Right on its feet.
Jim, I may have an extra one for Derek in my bag.
Okay.
Looks like Alan Jimenez Miraz back deep, short, pooch kick, fair catch. Fair caught by number 45, Adrian Mora, right there at the 45-yard line where they will start. So decent field position for the Panthers to start the evening with the fair catch on the pooch kick. Excuse me, that's at the 35-yard line. Ball will be on the left hash mark. And out they come. Let's see what they come out in. They are in the Markham double wing right here. Number 13 at quarterback, Rudy Mendez. Motion, fly, sweep, gain of 3.
So that'll set up a 2nd down and 7.
And now for the people watching on TV in the Markham double wing, the key play is that sweep, and the quarterback will pull, the guard will pull, the fullback leads them. They'll also fake that and hand the ball to the fullback back up the middle. They have a nifty reverse also.
And now wing T, 2nd down and 7. Man in motion on the back. Here's the flip back. Up the gut, not much there. Past the 40 to the 41. Setting up a 3rd down and 4.
Sticking with the basics here. And the quarterback in this thing is basically a mechanic. Hands it off, tosses it, and blocks, which is unusual. most quarterbacks belong to a union.
piece of the
Doesn't-
machinery is what you're saying, right?
Yes. And notice that the
Remember-
fullback is really close to the line of scrimmage there.
Back in motion again.
Same
Here's
play.
the pitch. Little bit of room to run with the football. This is going to be a first down and more past midfield to the 49 of the Bearcats.
Okay, now that time they got everybody out in front. Looks like 81 is the guy that's carrying the ball for them there.
Yes, sir, 81.
Aiden Rubalcaba Ruiz, 6'2", 205, big guy. And I can't see who's the fullback. His number is hidden from us. Is that 5?
7.
It is 7, Coach.
Jose Gutierrez, 5'11", 205.
First and 10 from midfield. Man
Same
goes
play
back.
underway.
Here's the pitch up the gut. Nice little hole to the 45 of the Bearcats. That's what will be shut down. They'll put it up to the 44-yard line. Gain of 6, second down and 4. Kind of reminds you of that old AG and Templeton Eagle offense back in the day.
Well, yeah, but there's not nearly the deception, you know,
Yeah.
and it's everybody out in front. And all they're doing is mirroring the plays. They ran 3 sweeps to the right, come back and run a sweep to the left.
And man on man, you know, you got to get your block to execute that offense.
They block down and kick out.
Second down and 4. Pitch again. Up the gut. Stopped short by a yard. That was number 81 again. Rubalcaba, and it looks like we have an injured player down on the field here, unless we're unpiling the pile.
Unpiling. Yep.
Yeah.
Got a man down.
We got a man down for the Bearcats. It should be 3rd down and 1 when we resume, and we hope this young player's all right. We hate to see this at any point of the football game.
92.
92.
92 for the Bearcats is Chase Marshall, 6'2", 252-pound defensive lineman, a senior. And they will take extra precautions with him. And now he is rolling over, which is a good sign.
Coach, correct me if I'm right. The name on number 81 for the Panthers is?
Aiden Rubalcaba
Rubalcaba, thank you. That's what I was double checking on. I wanted to make sure.
And a big guy, 6'2", 205.
Rubalcaba, I don't want his family tracking me down later tomorrow.
Okay. And
if I butcher his name.
And Jose Gutierrez is 5'11", 205 as the fullback. And we'll catch the other wing in just a minute and see who he is. And those will be the guys that carry the ball. Rudy Mendez, number 13, 6 feet, 205-pound quarterback. So big guys carrying the ball.
3rd down and 1, and
looks like he has an arm or an elbow wrist injury.
And he's walking off, and that's a good sign.
Okay.
Coach, homecoming. I've asked you this over here. Distraction or not
Yes.
a distraction?
Yes.
Big
Yeah, you got.
well, the disco lights went off, so they did hear you.
Okay, good. You've got elections and there's activities during the course of the week. And remember, these are adolescents, and you've got to remind them to stay focused.
All right, Bearcat defensive unit back on the field. Morona's heading out there with the squad, along with McKenna. 3rd down and a yard. Rubalcaba has been basically the runner in this football game. Was he going to get the pitch again? Yes, he will. Straight forward, then backwards, and he picks up the first down. He got enough forward momentum to get the first down to the 39-yard line. Jim Weeman along with Bill Stansbury, John Doss down on the sidelines, Dave Lambert upstairs, and Tim Stewart down on the chain gang joining us tonight.
I've got the other wing as being number 31, Alan Jimenez Mirez, 10th grader, 5'10", 175. So he's the smallest guy of the running backs. And I think he will probably carry the ball maybe the least.
First down and 10. Galva takes the handoff again, looking for some room. And he got a little bit of room, and then that door was shut immediately, and he picked up a yard, 2nd and down.
And the Bearcats are in a 5-man front at this point in time, and everybody else is playing linebacker, it looks like to me. I'll check that again here.
Well,
5 down linemen, and then 6 guys standing up behind that.
You got it, Coach.
Second down and 9. Watch for 81, Rubicalba to the left. Goes in motion.
There's
Nope.
that little inside
handoff. Nice little hole. Scamper up to the 31-yard line. And it is going to be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, so that time the quarterback comes out and puts the ball up in the air and fakes it to pitching to the right, and they come back and trap left.
It'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Panthers.
3rd and 1. Man in motion.
Fullback.
First man through, the fullback, and a 1st down to the 28-yard line of the Bearcats. So Pioneer Valley, a nice little opening drive here to start the football game.
Gutierrez on the carry. Started by number 27, Colton Sullivan. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the Bearcats 28-yard line.
Okay, I'm adjusting mine. We got a couple people said they couldn't hear me, so all right.
1st down and 10. McCalby takes the handoff. Not much there. Right side. Got 2, 2nd and 8.
Now, if you're here at the game or you're watching, see how many people they get out in front of the ball. And they've changed the rules. It used to be what you told guys to do when they did that is go cut them. And the defense cannot do that. That's a block below the waist. You can't do that. So you got to stand up there and take them on with your hands or your shoulders, man to man.
2nd down and 8. The 3 in the backfield, and the Bearcats jumped off sides, and that's going to cost them 5 yards.
You don't want to do that. You got to keep these guys behind the chains. You had them behind the chains. Now they've got a very makeable 2nd and 3.
5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Panthers at the Bearcats.
So, yeah, you give them an extra 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3 instead of 2nd and 8. Underneath center. Man in motion, and there's a flag, there's a fumble on the snap, and it's going to be against Pioneer Valley, so they're going to lose that 5 yards they just got, and it's going to be 2nd down and 8 again.
When you're playing a team like this, penalties are really, really important part of the game. If the Bearcats had not gotten that penalty, then these guys would be in a 2nd and 13, which in this offense is tough to make up. 2nd and, we'll call it 8.
Guerra's in the backfield. Rubicola. Here's the pitch. Rubicola that's going to throw the football, and it's going to be complete for a 1st down inside the Bearcat tri-tip red zone at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, and that's a halfback pass, so the Bearcats think it's going to be run, and they pitch it to the guy, and he up and throws. Didn't have to throw it far. They just ran an out. So when you're the Bearcat defensive guys in the secondary, you've really got to read your key. Is he blocking or is he not blocking?
They're matriculating the ball down the field, as Hank Stram once said.
Sweep. They got the corner.
Gets to the 15, cuts it back, and he'll be dropped at the 13, it looks like. Wakaba on the carry, Coach. Nothing fancy. You know, you had the one little pass there, but basically running right at you.
12th play of the drive. They've eaten up 7 minutes of clock.
Yeah.
And this is what this offense is designed to do.
5 minutes now left to go in the first quarter, as Coach said. No score. Pioneer Valley in Bearcat tri-tip red zone. 2nd down and 6.
Counter the other way.
Rubicabit up the gut, and the Bearcats recovered nicely. It looked like he had a big hole there for a moment, but the defense really shut it down quickly, guys. And they'll spot the football down at the 9-yard line. So we're looking at a 3rd and 3. Thank you, John.
That was an inside trap there, so they take the ball, put it up in the air like it's going to be a sweep, then hand it up inside. Backside guard.
Almost
pulls.
dangerous. He almost put it up too high and almost got knocked down there.
Motion. Sweep.
Pitch. Abakabi takes it. Good strong running. Picks up the first down. Inside the 5, down to the 2.
And he's doing a good job of reading that. Sometimes he's cutting it inside, and sometimes he's staying to the outside.
How many plays now, Coach, on this drive?
This is the 14th play of the.
This will be
is
the
the 15th,
15th
right here.
play. Will Rubicava finish it off? Or will they go somewhere different? Under 4 to go first quarter. Opening drive. Pioneer Valley threatening. Rubicava takes the pitch. Does he have enough to get into the end zone? Yes, he does. Touchdown. Pioneer Valley. Just like that, they take a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, and the longest play on that drive was 8 yards. 3 yards, 2 yards, 8 yards, 6 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards, 1 yard, 8, 2, 2, 8, 3, 4, 6, 2.
I'm glad you worked on your math before you got here. That's a lot of numbers.
Okay, now they're going for 2, which is something that you do in this offense.
Rubicava.
Same play.
Right up the gut, and he's not going to get in. He did not get in, no. So the 2-point conversion fails. 3:43 to go here in the first quarter. Bearcats trail 6-0. Hey, keeping you good looking 7 days a week, it's Nick's Barbershop and Hair Design, located at 631 Creston Road here in Paso Robles. They're open from 8 to 6 Monday through Saturday, and on Sundays from 8 to 5. Walk-ins only, and don't forget, ask for the senior and military discounts. Nick's Barbershop and Hair Design, proud sponsor of Bearcat Athletics. Boy, 15 plays, chewed up nearly the whole quarter, and you got a 6-0 lead just like that. What a way to start for the road team.
Yeah, and you know, they're not little. They got some big guys. Dylan Perkle there, 6'5", 220. Julio Medina, 6'2", 200. As the aforementioned number 67, Eric Lopez, 6'5", 280. Efren Castro, 6'2", 205. Yahir Chavez, 6 feet, 275. So some big people up front.
All right, Gator back at his own 15-yard line. Let's see if the Bearcats can answer.
Pooch kick.
Short pooch kick. Fair catch called for at the 30-yard line, and that's where the Bearcats will take over 1st down and 10. Kyler Tweeton on the fair catch there on the kickoff, and here comes the Bearcat offense. A little dose of run, and a pass mixed in here and then. Let's see what happens here.
Now, you got to score here. You cannot give the ball back to them and then have them go back down and get up conceivably 14-0.
Luna will be the quarterback. Raymond to the far sideline. 2 backs in the backfield. Luna underneath center.
Shift to the eye.
Handoff. Kemp. Nothing there. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 from the 31. The Bearcat owned 31.
Now they are in a 4-4 front. I'm seeing 3 deep here.
Bridewell will check in at wide receiver for the Bearcats. Lippman will check out for the Bearcats. 2nd down and 10. Cats down 6-0. 3:13 to go. Clock running. First quarter. Raymond to the near sideline. Pro set. Luna sends Bridewell in motion. He'll carry the football. End around. Breaks a tackle. Gets to the 30. Dragged down at the 36. Could have been a face mask, I thought.
Excuse me, they're in what we thought they were going to be in. They are in a 5-3 alignment. 3 down linemen and 5 guys in basically a linebacker situation, and then 3 deep behind that.
3rd and 5. Raymond to the near sideline. Moronis and Kemp in the backfield. Luna to Kemp. Stop short of the first down. He got 2. It's going to be 4th and 3, and the Bearcats will have to punt. So not a good start.
No.
It'll be 4th down and 4 for the Bearcats. From their own 38-yard line.
Kicking game as usual. Very important.
Coach, I got number 11 going back, Santana, for the Panthers at his own 25. Bridewell, nice punts. And then it's going to take a PV bounce up to the 32. And that's where the Panthers will start over 1st down and 10. Bearcat Locker Room Show. Bill Stansbury coming your way Monday night, 6:30 from Paso Robles High School. Tune in Monday night, 6:30, Bearcat Locker Room Show.
Girls basketball coach Mark Martinez will be joining us. New head coach. We'll get the word on what's new with girls basketball, what he's planning to do, who's on the schedule.
And congratulations to Mark. He's been in the program for quite a while. Looking forward to tuning into that one. All right. Rebecca will take the handoff. And he's going to carry a few Bearcats with him, but Coach, not very far, maybe 2, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and Uribe shot the gap that time. And that's what you got to do. You got to get through the gaps. Everybody's assigned a gap in defensive football. And you better hold your gap against this. So you get blocked down and get knocked out of your gap, they're going to kick out the guy next to you, and that creates a huge hole.
Almost like staying home, right, when you're against misdirection in a way?
Yeah, but you can see them. They're lined up, and everybody's got a gap.
Will it be Rubicava again? We'll wait and see. Drops back, takes the pitch. Full strength, running with the football, straight ahead, got to the 40. Actually, they're going to say he got past the 40 to the 41. Panthers own 41. Setting up a huge 3rd down and 3 here with 1:11 remaining in a very fast-moving first quarter, and the Panthers leading 6-0. I mean, they pick up a 1st down here, and they pretty much controlled that whole time thing in the first quarter, Coach.
Yeah, they've run, this will be play 17, and the Bearcats have run three plays.
And look, they're just taking their time in the huddle. They going to milk this down and call a timeout? Yes, they will. Timeout with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. 6-0, Panthers lead.
Hey, just a reminder now, October 23rd.
Hey, here's one for the record book. Savage Deli presents the Bearcat Club Sandwich, loaded with Black Forest ham, turkey, bacon, avocado, Swiss cheese, homemade chipotle mayo, lettuce, tomato, and onion, all on a toasted sourdough bun. And just get this price, $10.95. Score big, get the Bearcat Club at Savage Deli, located at 2050 Spring Street, located right next to the old Radio Shack building, which is now Fox Hill Pool and Spa. Guy Keeper, former Bearcat.
He's at my house today, and he is on the chain gang at Atascadero tonight.
Got any score updates down there, John? He'll check in with us a minute when he gets some. So, as we said, huge 3rd down and a long 3 for Pioneer Valley. The Bearcat defense has to come up with a stop here. I know it's early, but all time of possession has belonged to the Panthers. Bearcats showing blitz. Here they come.
Tackle,
fullback, 1st down. I think he got it.
They had an opportunity to stop that and just didn't take him down on initial contact.
So that'll move the football up to the 44-yard line. 1st down and 10. Is that 8 first downs now for Pioneer Valley unofficially? I think I have them at 8.
Now, I do not see Bastian Uribe in the game at this point in time for the Bearcats.
McCalvey, look for him, number 81. Man in motion.
Whoa.
Nope, goes the other side, high pitch, nothing there. And a great stop that time. Coming up and making the hit for the Bearcats was Moronis. There is with the carry. Moronis came in, coach, and blew that play wide open.
Yeah, when you get a bad toss like that, it destroys the timing of the play. So the Bearcats were the beneficiary of that. Okay, so here's the end of the first quarter.
And the Bearcats trail 6-0. Bearcat football being brought to you by Blake's True Value Hardware. They're your locally owned hardware store, and they're proud to be bringing you Bearcat athletics. Whether you're a DIY pro or taking on a home improvement project for the first time, Blake's True Value is the place to go, located at 1701 Riverside in Paso Robles. Got any home projects going on right now?
No, after everything's fixed up.
No honey-do list?
So
nope, that's a good thing.
Got things under control. 19 plays to 3. Not good.
Wow, 19-3.
So this is going their direction. This drive is critical that the Bearcats have to stop this. You know, that first quarter took 20 minutes. That rolled right along.
Well, you control the football, you control the football game. Defense is going to have to step it up here. 2nd down and 10 after Moronis made that great defensive play.
Uribe back in the game for the Bearcats.
Man in motion.
Got it.
Pitch goes, and they got him. Stuffed him back at the 38-yard line. Coach, I do not have a 31 on my roster.
Number 81.
81, that was it.
There
Okay.
for the Bearcats. That's Andrew Olson.
Do you have a 31 on your PV roster?
31, Alan Jimenez Marrez.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. I don't.
Okay, so now this is just critical right here. The Bearcats going to go back into their normal defense here. I see 2 safeties in.
Yeah, 3rd and 17.
See a 5-2 looking front.
Man in motion.
Pitch
across.
pass.
They wanted to
And-
throw, not much there, and the Bearcats are going to snuff this one out. Ricaldo had nowhere to go. It looked like a minute. For a
was gonna
second,
throw
he
it.
was going to throw the football down the
Definitely
field.
was.
Yeah.
Tight end released.
Yep. So it'll be 4th down and 17, and they'll punt the football. Bryson Bonoso will go back to fill the punt for the Bearcats, standing at his own 35-yard line.
And they are taking their time, and it looks like they're going to call a timeout or something.
And they will take their 2nd timeout of the first half. So 10:24 to go. 6-0, Bearcats trail. Hey, D. Lacey is proud to be a supporter of Bearcat Broadcast. He urges everyone to recognize the talents, commitment, and accomplishments of our local students, from sports to academics to art. We all join D. Lacey in saying, "Go Bearcats!"
Yeah, it's actually 4th and 20 here, 19 or 20. They lost 10 yards on that series. So a great turnaround for the Bearcats. I don't know why they had to take timeout, because one would think you're going to punt the ball here.
Go ahead, John.
End of the first quarter, El Oro Grande 10, Getty 7. San Luis leading Templeton 7-0 at the end of the first. No score between it.
Thank you, John. All right, here comes the punt. Bearcats down 6-0 here. Still standing at his own 35.
We got a
flag.
penalty. Goodness gracious.
Kickoff.
Bounces 40 and out of bounds.
And it'll go out of bounds, and we'll wait for the official call here.
It's got to be illegal formation against Pioneer Valley, I would think.
Make them kick it again, Coach.
Well, if you can get the penalty at the end, I would do that. Take it there. Decline the penalty.
Now decline it, okay. Nevertheless, it's still good field position.
Guys, come on down, come on down.
The 36.
All right, first down and 10 for the Bearcats, as Coach said, from their own 36-yard line. Set the table for you. 10:15 to go, first half. Bearcats down 6-0. Let's see if we can get some offense going here now, gentlemen.
Critical to get the offense going.
Luna sets it up in the I formation. Raymond to the near sideline. This is Kemp. Cutting it back, runs right into the arms of a Pioneer Valley tackler. Gain 2, second down and 8.
Kemp on the carry.
Yeah, Bearcats having a tough time sustaining blocks right there.
Actually, Coach, they gave him a great spot. They gave him a gain of 3, second and 7. Luna underneath center.
Same play.
Kemp went to the left, cut it back to the middle, and got to the 41. Picked up 2, so this will be 3rd and 5. So now remember, this is going to only be the 7th offensive time the Bearcats ran the ball 7 times, Coach, in the first half, which is surprising. Usually by this time they've racked up big numbers.
Well, they're not controlling the line of scrimmage. They're not knocking these guys off the ball. 53, Jesus Garcia, 6 feet, 195 pounds, defensive end, holding his own.
Cole Raymond and Bridewell to the near sideline. Bridewell in the slot. Pro set with Luna quarterback. Bridewell in motion. Handoff right up the gut.
No.
Close to first down. They're going to be short, though, by a half a yard.
Malreader on the carry.
Malreader on the carry.
Tackled by number 45, Adrian Mora.
I would say, let's see where they spot this. Is it going to be about a half a yard short?
Half a yard for the
Yep.
Bearcats.
Yep, and roll the dice and go for it.
From their own 40.
You're at your own 45-yard line. You need to get to the 46 for a first down. Here we go.
Yeah, they like strong wedge right in this.
Offset in the backfield.
Timeout.
Timeout Bearcats.
Timeout, Bearcats.
Okay, little cat and mouse game maybe going on here.
Well, Coach Carroll looked at their defense and they were going to blitz and he didn't like what he saw, so he called timeout. So we'll see what transpires here. You've got, goodness, it's half a yard. Tom Brady got that easily last night.
But that's Tom Brady. He gets a half a yard for every age, right? Every 1 year of age.
Okay, so let's see what's going to take place here. It's loud here. Big crowd. Got to make sure you get the snap count. Nobody jumping offside. If you're going to block and you're going to run that wedge, everybody's got to step with their inside foot, get their head to the inside, and knock these guys backwards.
Fundamentals here, too. You don't want to jump. Do everything right here. Luna lining them up back at the 40. 4th and a half a yard. They need to get to their own 46 for a first down. 2 backs in the backfield. Luna looking over the defense as the offensive line sets. Bridewell in motion, and they got the first down. Straight ahead football, nothing fancy. Leo Kemp with the first down. 8:08 to go. Clock will stop momentarily as the chains move. Now they move and the clock kicks back up. 8 minutes ago, Bearcats down 6-0. They'll break the huddle. Maybe Olsen down the middle of the field here. Pass play, you never know. Pro
Those
set.
safeties are pretty deep here.
Luna, nope, he's going to run it to Kemp. Kemp trying to get around the corner. He does. Into PB territory at the 46-yard line. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
And their outside guys are not getting blocked, and it's tough in that defense because they got 3 guys on the line of scrimmage. They got 2 guys that are out there kind of like corners, but they're really linebackers, and nobody is blocking them. And Leo got yardage there because he ran the first guy over. So they're going to have to get together at halftime and say, how are we going to block 40 and 8, the 2 outside guys, because they're not getting blocked.
Moronis and Kemp in the backfield. Bridewell and Raymond to the far sideline. Showing blitz from the right side as Bridewell comes in motion. And this is Kemp bowling his way forward for another Bearcat first down at the 41 of the Panthers.
Now that time, they didn't have to block him because they did a good thing. They ran motion, causes those guys to widen, and they ran outside veer there. It's outside option, and just gave it to the dive back going off the outside gap there, the B gap.
All right, Luna breaks the huddle. Bearcats down 6-0. Clock running, 6:30 remaining first half. Pro set in the backfield, 2 receivers split. Offensive line sets. Bridewell in motion again. Fakes the handoff, then they go back to Kemp, who gets past the 40 and rumbles his way up to the 38-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and they're not holding still there. They're moving and blitzing, causing the offensive linemen some trouble there.
7 for the Bearcats.
6 minutes to go in the first half.
7-yard line.
Fastest moving first half for us this year, my friend.
By far.
Here come the Bearcats to the line of scrimmage. Raymond to the near sideline. Luna checking over the defense. Here comes the blitz up the gut with the handoff to the 35-yard line
Kemp on the carry.
is Kemp. Now it is 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, and the Bearcats are going to play this as, it's 4 down territory.
Inside the Panther 35-yard line.
So you'd like to get 3, obviously, you'd like to get the first down. This is a long 4.
Very long 4, Coach, with 5:10 to go and the clock running. Bearcats had a little bit of problem getting the play in. Now they got it corrected. Luna barking out the signals, and here comes the offensive line. Raymond's going to go to the far sideline. Moronis and Kemp in the backfield. Olsen, a tight end over on the left side. Back to pass. Luna in trouble. Dropped at the 40.
Yeah, they just brought that guy off the edge, and nobody blocked him, and looked like counter pass, and he was having none of it.
So, 4th down, and they'll have to punt the football.
9.5 yards for the Bearcats.
Not a good start on homecoming, Coach.
No. Now you got to get down there, cover this thing, and pin them back there.
Bridewell, good snap. Kick on its way. He pooches it. Fair catch. Rucaldo's
Nope.
going to let it drop, and down that football right around the 20-yard line. And that's what PB, the Pioneer Valley Panthers, will take over. First down and 10. I want to thank some of our other sponsors, including Anthony's Tires, Paso Robles Daily News, Jeffrey's Country Barbecue, Idler's Home, Odyssey World Cafe, and Yabba Dabba Doo Dogs, all proud sponsors of Bearcat Athletics here on the VOP with the 805 broadcasters. All right, hadn't been pretty so far, but 3:59 to go in the first half. Bearcats down 6-0. First down and 10 for the Panthers at the 20, their own 20. Rubalcaba takes the pitch. Not much there. He got 2, and somebody
He's still going.
Somebody blow the whistle. Someone's going to get hurt. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Rubalcaba on the carry.
Yeah, that time Andrew Olson got in there and kind of disrupted that. Been better if he could have made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage, but that kid is big and strong and running hard tonight.
Yeah, and when he gets that pitch, he gets a full head of steam going, and that's what he wants. And you got to be careful because, like you said, if somebody misses one assignment, he could be on off the races. Second and 8.
Pitch the other way.
Pitch to the left, not much there. A gain of a yard, setting up a 3rd down and 7. Tierras was the ball carrier that time.
That pitch going to that side, a little high. They make a mistake and get behind the sticks. It's tough. Now you got to be awake here, Jim, because they'll do one of two things here. They'll run a reverse trap counter inside, or they'll run that play action pass.
And
right
hard
there.
to believe we're at 2:40 and the clock running here in the first half already. 6-0. Big defensive play for the Bearcats here. Can they make a stop?
Fumble, picked it up.
Rolling out, looking downfield, going
Got a
deep.
man open.
No, underthrown, jump ball and caught. Rubalcaba came up with the catch. The pass was underthrown, and that was a basic jump ball in basketball. And they won it, Coach.
Yeah, and just poor defense there. You don't. The guy was way behind. If that ball been thrown out there, that was a touchdown.
Yeah.
And that's
First
been
down
a
and
weakness
10.
in the Bearcat defense.
What'd you get?
Guys trying to play in front.
33 yards on that. First down and 10 in Bearcat territory. 2 minutes ago in the half, Bearcats already down 6-0. Up the gut and a big hit. That was Moronis in the middle of that mix. Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9. 1:45 to go in the first half, clock running. They gave him 2, Coach, 2nd and 8.
And this is huge right here. You cannot let them get anything here.
Now remember, the Bearcats won the toss and deferred, so they'll get the ball to start the second half.
Inside trap.
Inside trap. Rubalcaba trying to get around the corner, and he falls forward. Does a nice job. Got down to the 32-yard line, and we'll have a timeout on the field. So this is going to set up a 3rd down and 2 for the Panthers with 1:15 to go in the first half. They need to get, it looks like, Coach, from my angle, to get to the 31 of the Bearcats for a first down.
Correct. And they are executing excellently. They've had the one bad series where they lost those yards, and then the other series right down the field. They started this at their 20-yard line, and here they are. And they've had 2 big pass plays. Remember in the first quarter, the pass play for the first down, and then this big one for the first down.
Go ahead, John.
Second quarter, 14, Royal Grand 10.
Picking up just a little, John.
Well, is it the trappings of homecoming? I know it might be too early to say, but you almost have to say it is homecoming. You haven't played very well, so.
Yeah, I do think they look a little flat, particularly defensively.
And you're coming off 2 big wins too over St. Joe and Napomo. Here we go, Coach. 3rd down. Short 2. The pitch
easy.
and the first down. Yeah, on the carry, and he got the football down to the 27-yard line. So at the Bearcat 27 and clock running 1:05, you got plenty of time to go.
They have one timeout remaining.
In this first half to add some more points. Underneath center. Kava takes the handoff right up the gut. A little bit of momentum. And got down to the 21-yard line.
8 yards, 4 yards, 6 yards, right down the field, and they're starting to knock back
2nd and 4.
the defensive line of the Bearcats.
Letting that clock run, too. 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Well,
and the Bearcats went offsides. Now that's going to move it into the red zone to about the 17-yard line. So it's going to be first down and 10 in the Bearcat tri-tip red zone with 23 seconds to go in the first half.
It'll be first and 10 for the Panthers in the Bearcat 16-yard line.
Actually, they'll put it down at the 16. Right back to work. Defense has to come up with some plays here, gentlemen.
Pass.
McCollum's going to throw. Now he's going to run with the football. And he's going to get dropped.
And he did not get out of bounds. Timeout.
Coach, that clock is still running. 11, 10.
I don't know why.
9, 8, 7. They don't have a timeout left. 3, 2, 1. And I don't think they got that spiked in time. I think that's the end of the first half.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That is.
They
did not get that spiked in time.
Terrible clock management. Yeah, they've run 29 plays to the Bearcats 13 plays, and the Bearcats still in the game, only down by 6. So, wow.
Let's talk about Pioneer Valley for a minute. You drive all the way down. Bearcats, 2 offensive possessions. Okay, they get the ball back, Pioneer Valley. You drive all the way down there. Bad clock management. You had an opportunity to go up by 2 scores, and you let that slip. That's huge.
That is. I mean, and the Bearcats, as you pointed out, get the ball immediately on the second half start on the kickoff. So, wow, clock management, so very important. And here we go with halftime, and we've got hundreds of kids coming out onto the field.
So what we're going to do is, you know what? We're going to do this. We got asked, so we're going to let the Dave upstairs going to be filming. We'll leave some audio down here and enjoy the kids as they do their thing for the halftime show.
All right, back with you here after the homecoming festivities. It's halftime from Old Memorial Stadium. Pioneer Valley Panthers leading the Bearcats 6-0. Coach Bill Stansbury, John Doss, Dave Lambert, Jim Lehman, and Tim Stewart joining you here for an abbreviated halftime show. Coach, you want to give us your thoughts on the first half?
Kind of shocking, basically. Just total domination by Pioneer Valley, and it could be worse if it wasn't for that situation at the end of the first half. It was really poor clock management. The Bearcats are very lucky to be only down by 6 points at this period in time. Statistically, it's a rout. 130 yards to 38. Plays run 29 to 13. So to only be down 6 points at this point in time is miraculous, to say the least.
Yeah, it's you can see it. It's palpable down on the field. The Bearcats just aren't awake. That's what it looks like. Looks like they're sleepwalking through the first half. And like you talked about, this is not an offense that you normally see.
Well, it's not an
whatsoever.
offense you normally see, nor is their defense what they normally see.
Right.
And they're having a lot of problems with it. But with one thing that I see is they're getting knocked back off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's not something we've seen.
Football's football, and whoever controls the line of scrimmage wins the football game, and right now they are controlling the line of scrimmage.
So what are some adjustments you're expecting to see here in the second half?
Okay, 2 things. Paso did not complete a pass. They're going to have to throw the ball sometime, somewhere, someplace to do this. And then they're going to have to move on defense. Slant, because when they're standing there, they're getting knocked back. And that just can't be. You're going to have to control the line of scrimmage offensively and defensively to win the football game. You're in great shape right now due to their ineptitude at the end of the first half. So, yeah.
Timmy, is that what you're seeing down there?
Pioneer Valley dominated both sides of the line. That's what it looked like. They were bigger and faster, and Bearcats just couldn't move the ball. I agree with Bill. They need to pass the ball a little bit.
And I look at body language, and Pioneer Valley came out, and they're fired up.
Yeah, the farther the game got in, the more they were into it, and they're fired up right now. They think they can beat us.
Yeah, they've definitely gotten some confidence going here in the first half. And it's up to the Bearcats to take this football here in the first drive and solve that problem. So, looks like we may be good to go here. Hold that thought. They're waiting for...
You're waiting for the clock to count down. We have 20 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and we see Mr. Bob Rollins all the way on the far side.
A lot of Pioneer Valley's games have been just like this, 6-0.
Yeah.
Close games. So they understand how to play in a close game.
All right, here we go. This kickoff, little pooch kick short to the right-hand side. Bearcats pick it up at the 25, take it up the right hash, and it'll be forced out of bounds past the 35, looks about the 36-yard line. Well, they'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, decent field position, and they've started at the 30, the 38, and now the 36, and have not been able to capitalize whatsoever. And one of the things they've had problems is gaining yards on first down.
Yeah, you got to stay ahead of the sticks.
3, 3, 3.
All right, Bridewell and Raymond split out to the left. Backs split in the backfield. Luna under center. Bridewell in motion. Handoff up the middle and make that Jake Moronis. He's going to break a tackle, get into the 50. Got caught by the shoestring. Otherwise, Mr. Moronis has gone to the house. Instead, let's pick up 15 yards and a Bearcat first down.
And that's just what we just talked about. Got to get yards on first down. Pick up 15, and they spread them out there. They got in slot. They ran motion. And I think you're going to have to do that. When you leave them packed in there, they're pretty tough.
Got to move this team around. Instead of 15, let's give him 18 yards for the first down. This time, Bridewell and Raymond split out wide right. Bridewell in motion, coming this way.
Same
Handoff
play the other
Moronis,
way.
just mirror the other side. Jake Moronis, the ball carrier, picking up 4.5 yards, brings up 2nd down, and we'll call that 5.5.
So off to a good start. They're out to the 40-yard line already.
Yep. Update for you, Coach, from Santa Maria, second quarter. Greyhounds over the Saints, 17-13.
A battle.
Yep, 2 receivers split left. Back split in the backfield. Luna under center. Bridewell in motion. Handoff this time. Luna keeps it. Fakes that handoff. Nice read. Gets knocked forward and that's going to be enough for a first down.
He got the first.
Okay, so now they ran option with motion to spread them out, and he did a great job. They came down, tackled the first man, he kept the ball.
So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats inside the Pioneer Valley 35-yard line. Clock running, 10:30 left to go. Cats down 6-0.
2 first downs.
Which is almost as many as we've had in the ballgame.
Exactly.
Keep doubling that number, we'll be fine.
And they're in a slot formation, so that forces them to spread out.
All right, 2 receivers to the right side of the formation. Backs split in the backfield. Bridewell coming across on fly sweep motion. This time he takes it, trying to get out wide. Nicely done, young man. Gets it upfield, cuts inside the 30, gets dropped at about the 28-yard line. Bridewell picking up 6, and looks like we got a Pioneer Valley player down on the field. We got a timeout here for an injury.
That was a nice job of Bridewell reading.
Read the blocks.
Leo kind of missed the block on his man, but he cut back inside. So
cut back inside so that way there was no holding penalty.
Yes, and if he'd kept going outside, he would have made nothing.
Right.
So off to a great start, and again on first down, real positive yardage, 6 yards. So you're looking at 2nd and 4, very makeable. You just got to keep doing that, and I like the idea of spreading them out. We were talking about those outside guys that they've got there that look like corners. When you spread out, you take them out of the game. You get them out of the box area.
Update for you, sir, from Templeton High School at halftime. San Luis Obispo leading the Eagles 14-7. And another update from Santa Maria for you. Righetti started off this game down 10-0 to the Arroyo Grande Eagles. They're now up 28-17 in the second quarter. Or don't forget, the Righetti Warriors are here next Friday night for senior night for the Bearcats.
And every game important if you want to win the league championship here.
Yes, indeed.
Particularly with what went on last night with that forfeit.
Right. All right. Let's see if we can get the young man off the field here before we start playing, boys. There we go.
There we go.
My great job. We broke the huddle, however. There we go. 2nd and 4. Luna takes the snap. It's a handoff to the left to Kemp. He busts through the first man, gets past the linebacker, runs over the corner. He's inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. Leo Kemp running people over, and the Bearcats hurry into the line. Going quickly, no huddle.
Very successful with that outside veer. Unbalanced line left.
1st and goal for the Bearcats from the 6. Luna under center, handed off to Kemp.
No,
he keeps it on the option. Tyler inside the 5. He's going to get stopped at about, looks like the 1.5. Timmy, is that 1.5 yards? Brings up 2nd and goal for the Cats.
It's at the, I would say, 1 and a couple of inches.
1 and a couple inches. Got it. Thank you, sir. 9 minutes left here. Let's see if the Bearcats knocking on the door can bust it open. Get into the end zone and tie this ball game up.
Unbalanced right.
Unbalanced right. Raymond flanked out to the right-hand side. Luna under center. Takes the snap. Option.
He's in.
Tyler Luna into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Nicely done, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Coach,
7 plays.
7 plays, 64 yards, thank you. And we are all tied up at 6 with 8:36 remaining in the third. Nice job of adjusting there by the Bearcats. Garcia on for the extra point. Snap down, kick up. And that is no good. Hooked wide left. So 8:36 remaining here in the third quarter. We are all tied up at 6 apiece.
All right, well, thanks for coming.
There we go. Apologize for that little static there. All right, now, great start for the Bearcats.
Take out that white ticket again. We have a new number.
Yeah, great start right there, you're right, Coach, for the Bearcats and what they were doing. And now you just have to keep that up. That is the goal. Keep it going.
858-325. Come on up and claim your prize.
So now the defense has got to play like the offense.
Yep, that's what you got to do. You got to get off the field if you're the defense. 3 and out would be nice, but hey, just get off the field. See if you can make that work. Gustavo.
Kicking game.
And we saw it creep in a little bit at the end last week. We saw it in the junior varsity game. See if we can fix that here if you're the Bearcats. And here is Garcia's kick. Line drive down the middle, picked up by number 42 for Pioneer Valley. It's going to get outside and going to be tackled at about the 42-yard line.
So they have very good field position.
Now they start at the 42-yard line of the Bearcats. 8:28 left to go here in
Starting to get a little cool here.
Yeah,
It was
it
probably
definitely
80 degrees at kickoff,
Yep.
and I would say it's down in low 60s right now.
Yeah, definitely started to get a little bit colder. All right.
No change, John.
Nope. Mendez in there at quarterback. Coach's favorite formation in the backfield. Motion here, pitch back, going up the middle. Gain of about 2. That was number 31, Coach. Who do you got?
Yep.
Who was that name again? Sorry.
31 is Alan Jimenia Miraz.
Panthers just outside their own 45-yard line.
Okay, they got to hold them to under 2 yards per carry.
That's what we want to see as the Bearcat water polo team trying to fire up the crowd here. 2nd and 8, clock running, 7:55 left. Under
Fumble.
center, fumble, balls on the ground. The Bearcats have it. They're signaling that they do.
Yes,
and
they
do have
do.
the football. Fumble on the play, recovered underneath. Give credit to the big guy, number 18, Jesus Ochoa with the recovery.
Now I can tell you what happened there. He went to take the ball and make that big toss motion, and the guard pulled and knocked the ball out of his hands.
There we go. Now, Coach, my personal favorite here is fake the handoff, and let's throw one deep here. Let's take a shot here on first down. Bearcats with the ball on the Pioneer Valley 47-yard line after the fumble. Come out 1st and 10. Bridewell and Raymond flanked out to the left. Backs split in the backfield. Luna under center. Bridewell going in motion. Fakes the handoff. Instead, it's a handoff to Moronis going over the right side. And Jake brought down at the 41-yard line. Gain of 6.
Now
Brings up 2nd and 4.
that slot formation is causing them problems because now they're in like a 5-2 look. And it's getting guys out of the box, and it's making it easier for the offensive linemen to identify who to block.
And I say, hey, keep it going, right?
Yeah, because they're
Keep
going to
running
play
the
with
play.
those 2 deep safeties.
Keep running it until they stop it.
When they go in motion, the backside guy, is going to blitz.
2nd and 4. Raymond on the left of the formation. Bridewell on the right. Backs are split. Bridewell coming across in motion. Trayvon gets the handoff. He gets out wide.
Nice.
Gets to the 40. Into the 35. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Gain of 8 and a first down for the Bearcats. Coach, 6, 8, 7. Just chunk. Keep knocking it down. Stay ahead of the sticks.
And Bridewell doing a good job of reading the blocks down there. It's a 4th first down for the Bearcats in this quarter.
Yeah, let's keep doubling that number, boys.
Yeah, I think we had one in the first.
Yeah. So, hey, 4 times as many. Let's keep that up. See if we can get up to about 20. That'd be great. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bearcats from the Pioneer Valley 33-yard line. Bridewell flanked out wide right all by himself. Pro set in the backfield. Fake, we're going to hand it off to Devin Malreader going around the right side. He gets the corner, gets to the 30, and gets knocked down at about the 26-yard line. Stop made by Rubel Cava, number 81.
Yeah, he's a football player. He's playing both ways.
Absolutely.
Nice tackle on his part.
And that was sideline to sideline.
Yep.
Because he followed him across. But again, Coach, gain of 6. 2nd down, stay ahead of the sticks.
And a nice job of varying the plays. Inside, outside, off tackle.
Now 2nd and 4. Clock running, 6:20 left to go here in the 3rd. Tie ball game, 6-6 our score. Raymond flanked out wide right. Handoff, Leo Kemp going up the middle. Leo's going to be brought down at about the 22-yard line. It looks like Mr. Trout's signaling that's a first down.
Yep.
And it is first down Bearcats. Give Leo 5 yards. Or excuse me, give Leo 3 yards.
Now we're having some debate as to whether it's a first down.
Well, let's find out. It signaled that way. Clock stopped.
No, the debate is
There we go.
over.
The debate has ended. Thank you, Mr. Stewart, for moving the chains over there. We love you, Timmy.
Yeah, Jeff Saffo, Vance Mankey, Greg Shipley, Tim Stewart, Pat Burr, and Greg Pritchard on the chain gang
I love
tonight.
that chain crew. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats.
Slot formation where they've been successful.
All right. Handoff up the right side for Moronis. Gain of about 2. Brings up 2nd down. got to the 25-yard line, so that's second down.
And Luna's coming over to Coach Carroll and getting the play each time rather than having the play run in or signaled in. No mistakes that way.
Certainly makes it easier. And if there is a mistake, you know who made it. 2nd and 8.
Slot right.
Slot right. Back split in the backfield. Raymond in motion. Handoff. Moronis. He bounces it to the left.
Touchdown.
And breaks a tackle through the hole. Touchdown. Bearcats. Jake Moronis from 21 yards out. Great blocking up front. Give the Bearcat offensive line some credit. Opening up a hole. Randy Dye, number 73. Opening up that hole big time.
Yeah, you know, he's the second man through there. That you fake the ball to the first man, and he made a nice cut. Now, one thing he does is hit the hole fast.
Yeah. Hit it fast, hit it hard.
Critical extra point.
Garcia on out of the snap of Bridewell. Snap down, kick up, much better. Timing right down the middle. 5:06 to go here in the third quarter. Bearcats lead the Panthers 13-6. Make China Gourmet and the Albertsons Shopping Center a part of your day. Enjoy authentic Chinese cuisine in a quiet and comfortable atmosphere. China Gourmet offers a bountiful menu of your favorite dishes, plus many you probably haven't tried, but you need to. You can try Jim's favorite, the broccoli and beef, Dave's favorite, the Kung Pao chicken, my favorite, the Mongolian beef. Coach, your favorite Chinese food dish?
I like sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour, there we go. Make China Gourmet a part of your day, a proud sponsor of your Paso Robles Bearcats. 5:06, third quarter. Bearcats leading 13-6.
Now, they've had very poor kicks and given them field position.
Little pooch kick. Fair catch called for.
Oh, and he fumbled it
on the ground and it goes out of bounds. At about the 30-yard line. Yeah, Coach, that was interesting. He went up with that for just one hand. He tried to one-hand that with his left hand. On the far side, number 7, Mr. Gutierrez, almost gave the Bearcats a gift.
That could have put the game away there. That was a critical mistake.
Timmy, you're supposed to kick that back into play for us over there. Come on now. Help us out.
I wish I could have.
I appreciate you, sir.
Looks like the Bearcats have made the adjustments at the halftime.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Ruvalcaba in motion. He's going to get that pitch going up the middle. And going to gain about 6 yards. Stop made in the middle. Number 42, Bastian Juregi with the tackle. 2nd and 4. Under 5 to play.
Clock moving quickly.
Yeah.
Been a long halftime, and it's not even 8:30 yet.
I'm okay with this, Coach.
Bearcats have changed their defense here.
2nd down.
6 guys up front.
Mendez under center, takes a snap, pitches it back on the outside, and it goes nowhere. Hayden McCanna on the blitz. Nice job right there. Took care of Mr. Jimenia Miraz. Back that man up to the 33-yard line. Loss of 3, bringing up 3rd down and 7.
If there was a critical play in this football game,
here it is, right here.
Right here.
Third down and 7, under 4 to play.
What have they done here? Play action pass.
Play action
Stay
pass.
home.
Find the tight end on the outside.
I'm looking at them right now. I'm going to watch both of them.
Number 88, Dylan Perkle. On the outside, Mendez under center. Ruvalcaba in motion. Takes the snap. It's a run to Ruvalcaba over the right-hand side. He did not get there. Tackled short.
I think they'll go for it.
Decision time coming. That's 4th and 3. As that ball is on the 37-yard line, close to the 38. So 4th and a long 2 here. Clock running, 3:20 left.
Do not jump offside.
Rule number 1. Bearcat bench trying to get the crowd to make a little bit of noise here, help out the defense.
I would pitch it to 81.
I tend to believe that's where it's going, sir. Ruvalcaba in motion. Fumble on the play. This isn't going to go over. Bearcat's going to get possession on downs. Mendez trying to get out of there quickly to make that pitch.
He was going to pitch it.
And forgot rule number 1. In order to pitch, you must have the ball.
And the Bearcats have really been the recipient of gifts.
Presents.
2 fumbles.
Oh, remember, all gifts are graciously accepted by all Bearcats, Eagles, and Greyhounds.
So where are we here? At the 37?
37 and the Shandon Outlaws, who, by the way, looking for a varsity basketball coach. Anybody got some experience, give the Shandon High School a call, coach some basketball, help out the kids. 1st and 10, slot right, back split in the backfield. Bridewell coming across in motion. Handoff, second man through. It's Jake Moronis up the middle.
Fumble.
Jake lost the football. Ball on the ground.
Oh.
Recovered on the play by Pioneer Valley.
Well, gave it
Moronis was trying to say
to knock.
he was
them
down.
Out.
Well, we saw a signal on the far side, but I haven't seen much else. Let's see what the call is, because he was saying he was down on the ground. We're going to find out. Referees having a conference. Coach's favorite thing on the planet, mine too.
Well, they moved the sticks.
Yeah. He's backing up. Yep. Making sure, yeah. Fumble on the play, recovered by Pioneer Valley. Well,
oh goodness.
1 fumble deserving of another.
Where are we here?
33-yard line. Quick change for the Cats. 1st and 10. Rubalcaba in motion. He's going to get that pitch going to the right-hand side. Cuts it back up the middle, and he's going to pick up, we'll call that 3. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Clock running, 2:32 to go. Cats leading 13-6. Calm down, Paso. Take a breath, gentlemen. Go get the football back. Timmy, you got me over there?
I'm trying there. I got it. Yeah, a lot of momentum changes right here. The Bearcat bench looked pretty good before that fumble. Now not so much.
Jimenez Morales in motion. He takes the handoff and gets back
Great
in the middle.
play.
Jake Moronis. Linebacker meeting him in the hole. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, they've had much more success pitching the ball to
Rubalcaba.
Yeah, and running right than they have
to that
pitching it
left-hand
to
side.
To Jimena Miraz and running left.
Yeah, running the ball to Dallin Scott's side. Derek Tidwell on that edge.
Here we go, 3rd and 7.
Yet another key play in this ball game. See if the Bearcats defense can get off the field, force a 3 and out after a fumble. 3rd and 7. Mendez under center. Jimenez Moraz in motion.
Pass.
Here's the fake. Here's that pass.
Oh, holding horrible.
Look out.
Oh, my goodness.
And the
He's
quarterback
swamped.
is going to be sacked in the backfield. Looked to me like a safety blitz. Coach number 4, Hayden McKenna,
Yeah, and
unblocked and found the quarterback.
they were holding Urige horribly. Bob will see that one tomorrow in the film.
Well,
That wasn't his
loss.
call, but my goodness, loss of 10.
Loss of 10 on that play, bringing up 4th down. 50 seconds left here in the 3rd. Banesso back to receive the punt here, so nice job of the Bearcats to hold and flip the field.
Kind of an ugly last 3
minutes or so, yes.
Switch of possessions here.
The punter late getting on the field. You don't hear that very often. Oliveira, the punter.
He's got 5 seconds.
Yes, he does.
4 seconds.
Bearcats coming to get it.
Oh, and we got
No flag.
no flag. He must have gotten a piece of that. I don't
Banesso
get
with
that.
the fair catch.
Oh, we'll take it.
Bryson with the fair catch at the 46-yard line.
Wow.
And I do think, Coach, based upon how that ball was going in the air, it looked like he may have gotten a piece of that.
Well,
It
I
was
hope
very
so.
close. So 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line for the Bearcats on their own 46, with 20 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, leading 13-6.
Okay, so this will be the last play of the quarter, barring running out of bounds.
Or scoring a touchdown.
I
would like to. Yeah, I would say I want the latter.
Okay, got a pro formation here.
Thank you, sir. Luna under center, backs split in the backfield. Bridewell coming across in motion. Handoff. Kemp going up the middle. Leo breaks through the hole at the 35, falls down at the 30-yard line. Give Mr. Kemp 24 yards and a first down for the Bearcats. Coach, was that veer?
Yeah, and what it does is when they see that motion, they widen out, and it opens that gap off tackle.
Well, as Coach talked about, that was going to be the last play of the quarter, and it most certainly will be. A positive quarter for the Bearcats, down 6-0 at the half. They lead here after 3 quarters for Moore Memorial Stadium, 13-6 here on the VOP Sports Network.
A dramatic turnaround here. You know, we talked about the first half where it was 29 plays to 9. Now here we are in the second half, and the Bearcats are going to run play number 16 right now to 9 for the Panthers. So totally tale of 2 halves so far.
Yabba Dabba Dogs serves 100% all beef hot dogs, bratwursts, Polish sausages, and the vegan Wilma, with a huge selection of toppings on fresh New England style buns, the kind they use on the East Coast for those delicious lobster rolls. Find them from 11 to 3 on Tuesday and Thursday at the Masonic Temple, 320 Sherwood Road, and on Wednesdays at 13th and Spring. Or they can bring the dogs to you with their Top Dog catering service. Yabba Dabba Dogs, online at yabbadabbadogsandcatering.com, or you can give them a call at 805-610-2537.
And they are the sponsor of our Player of the Week.
Yes, they are.
We had one of our volleyball players last week. Miss Lowen was.
Yes, there you go. Which one, JC or Jaden?
I believe it was Jason.
All right. Wonderful.
I don't want to make a mistake.
That's you'll be okay. You'll be okay. I'll make sure Mom doesn't come at us.
He'll cover for me.
There we go. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bearcats on the Panther 29-yard line.
Luna at quarterback.
Luna in at quarterback. Bridewell coming across in motion. Handoff to Kemp over the right-hand side. Leo's going to gain about 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Fake the fly sweep, hand it to Leo back up the middle, and we got a man down, one of the Bearcats. So time is out on the field with 11:42 to go.
Yep, we have a
Bearcats
Bearcat
leading 13-6.
Bearcat down on the field.
And we can't see who that is at this point in time.
It's a lineman. I can't tell if that is.
Maybe Tim.
Actually, you know what? Is that? Tim, is that, who's that?
No. It's a lineman, 50-something, I'm not sure.
Thank you.
54.
54. Thank you, gentlemen. Nate Guerrero is the Bearcat down on the field. I appreciate you both.
I sure do like the adjustments that Bearcats made at the halftime. Putting Bridewell in motion really creates some havoc for the defensive back for Pioneer Valley. It really opens up that middle.
Good point. That's the center that's down, number 54 right there.
Nate Guerrero.
5'10", 268. Now, when you get the center down and you got to put somebody else back in, it looks like he's being replaced by number 51, Brian Ibarra. You got to watch that snap initially.
Yeah, and remember, Ibarra was in the ball game last week a little bit. We saw him a couple of times. I do remember talking about a nice block that he threw on a long gain for the Cats.
Okay, we're in great shape here, so let's make sure we get the snap and keep this drive going.
No fips.
Second.
Thank you very much, Timmy.
7.
2nd, 7 from the 27-yard line. Option. It's handed off to Kemp. Big hole up the middle. Leo inside the 20, inside the 15, and falls down at about the 12-yard line. And I think we're going to have another injury, possibly. Got a Panther getting up very slowly. Looks like he's all right, though.
And Paso going up tempo here, unbalanced left.
Yeah, Malreader and Kemp in the ball game. Luna under center inside that Bearcat tri-tip red zone. Tyler takes a snap. Trying to get outside. Option nowhere to go.
They got it that time. Number
nice
22.
blitz inside number 22, Jay Yap. Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Bearcats.
Luna comes
Clock
over
running,
and
and
gets
there
the
are
play.
11 to play. Yep. Luna comes all the way over and gets the play.
Jurige in at a tight end position now.
Coach, update for you from down south. Lompoc down at the half, 41-14. And now we've lost the clock over there.
Slot formation.
Yeah. Bridewell in motion on the fly sweep. We fake it, handoff. Kemp following a block. Excuse me, it was Malreader following a block from Kemp. Second
Really
down.
hit the hole nicely.
And then it looks like we're going to have an official's timeout because the clock is off. So it looks like they're going to keep time on the field. Possibly.
Someone pulled the plug.
Apparently.
The clock is dark.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice that we have that $120,000 scoreboard that we don't know how to use.
Down at the other end.
Down at the
yes.
other end. I am just
Yes, the
have
other-
to
the
throw
other-
that out there.
Now would be the time to learn, Dave.
The
Yeah.
other scoreboard
Come on
says
downstairs,
Go
Dave. Learn. Come on.
Bearcats.
Come on down. Come downstairs. There's got to be a book. So while we're there taking an official's timeout, Coach, another update for you. From my previous alma mater, they're ahead of Santa Maria 24-20 in the second quarter.
Wow, heck of a game down there.
I know. I got a barn burner going on down that way. Rigetti and Arroyo Grande have just started the third quarter. It is 28-17 Rigetti.
Upsets.
Going all over the place.
Okay, clock is running somehow, somewhere with somebody.
Somewhere, well, you know the officials, one of them always has the watch that keeps time.
Back judge, he's looking at his wrist.
There you go. Hopefully he's giving out updates. Timmy, we'll keep you alive. You hear how much time's left, let us know, okay?
You got it.
Thank you, boss.
Third down and 7.
Third down and 7 for the Bearcats. At what looks like the 9-yard line. Two receivers to the left side of the formation. Back split in the backfield. Bridewell coming across in motion. Take that fly sweep. Handoff going over to the right side. Malreader going to get to about the 5. He's short of the first down. We're going to call that, Dave, are we at the 5 or the 6?
5.
5, thank you, Timmy. So 4th and 2. Looks like about the 3 to me.
I'd say 3.
4th and 3, thank you.
No hesitation on the part of the Bearcats.
Hey, we got the clock back. Where we go? Clock's back on. I like it. They'll adjust the time here shortly. So for the Bearcats, 4th down, we'll call it 3 from the Pioneer Valley 5-yard line. Love to punch this in here if you're the
Timeout,
Bearcats.
Pioneer Valley.
And Pioneer Valley sees what they line up at. Timeout, PV.
Timeout, Panthers.
All right, Coach, let's dive in here and pick your brain just a tiny bit. What do you think you're going to see out of the Bearcats here? 4th down and 3 from the 5.
I like the second man through to Moronis in this situation. Or little play action and throw it to Bastion in the end zone. Go for it. Now, in any other situation, I'd kick the field goal right here because you go up 16-6.
Yeah, you get a 2-possession lead.
Exactly. But they're at an odd angle right here, and they just don't have confidence that he can hit it from the hash mark, even though they're on the 5-yard line. It'd be a 21-yard field goal.
Yep. All right, so they've reset the clock. It's at 9:50 on the clock. By my count, it is not 4th and 5 from the 14-yard line. Looks to me to be at the 5. 4th, and Timmy was calling it 3 over there. So
It's straight up 3.
straight up 3. Thank you, sir. First down for the Bearcats at the 2. So they don't have to score, but we would prefer that. Thank you very much. Malreader and Kemp in the backfield. Raymond and Bridewell split out wide left.
You're going to get a blitz off the left side defensive end. Here he comes.
It's a veer. Luna going to
Got
fall
it.
forward. First down. We're
Yep, he's
Yep.
down at the 2.
down at the 2-yard line. Oh, no. He's short. Says
Fumble.
fumble. Oh, thank you. Fumble recovered by Pioneer Valley.
Yeah, he had the first down, but he forgot the most important thing.
The football.
Okay, so they take over at their own
2.
2.
Not make it the 3.
They're on the 3.
3. Thank you, Timmy.
They're on the 3. I don't think he got it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I think he was short all the way. Solid short.
Got it.
I disagree. I was watching the guy on this end, and he had it marked at the 2 before the ball came out.
Gotcha. All right, so first down Pioneer Valley at their own 2. Got to be careful here. They go fullback on the dive, and that doesn't go anywhere. Looks like no gain on the play, bringing up second down. Ball marked at the 3.
Not a very pretty second half here.
No.
Got 1,
I agree
2,
with you there.
3 fumbles so far.
I'd like a 4th one right here. 2nd and 10 from the 3. Mendez in at quarterback. Rubalcaba in motion. Pitch goes back to him. Look out, Hayden McCann on the backside blitz.
Nothing.
And that didn't go anywhere either. No gain on that play. Bearcats all over the run. 3rd down.
Bearcats have learned to key on Mr. 81.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you, Timmy.
So, you know, I know they don't like to do it, but I wouldn't surprise me if they threw it right here.
Yeah, watch out for that blitz, though. Not necessarily what you're looking for.
Yep. Watch 88.
Yeah. Mendez under center. Motion, takes that snap. He's rolling left, cuts it back inside. Jake Moronis and the Bearcat defense right there to stuff that play as he gained 2. That's going to be 4th down. Oh, we're going to give him 3. 4th and 7 from the, let's call that the 6-yard line. So nice job by the Bearcat defense.
Should get great field position here.
Force a 3 and out. Now do not rough the kicker.
Right, and he's got to kick this. He's standing almost on the end line.
Yeah, be careful, boys, in the back. Bonesso back to receive the punt for the Bearcats. Bryson standing at the 35-yard line. Here's the snap. Here comes
Blocked.
the Bearcats, and it's blocked in the end zone.
Safety.
And it goes out the back of the end zone and a safety. Well, Coach, that's how you get a 2-possession lead right there. That's 2 points for the Bearcats.
Okay, that was Uribe. And remember last time we said he
almost got it.
Kicker? Well,
He did that time.
He almost intercepted the snap.
Yeah.
Ran right up the pipe. That kid had no chance to get that off.
Nobody blocked him whatsoever. And you also would have had it look like possibly holding in the end zone as well. So Bearcats will take that. They get the safety, and they now lead 15-6. 7:31 left to go here in the 4th.
Almost as good as that field goal we were talking about.
Yeah, I would have preferred the touchdown personally, but I'm with you, Coach. We'll take 2.
But now we've got a
now a
two-score
two-possession
game.
lead. Absolutely.
Yep. And you get the ball. So now, for those of you that are unfamiliar with football, when there is a safety, the other team gets what's called a free kick. So they will take the ball at the 20-yard line, and they can kick this off the tee, or they can choose to punt it, whichever they like. But the ball is live after it goes 10 yards.
Correct.
They're going to use the tee.
All right.
The Bearcats should get fabulous field position out of
And
this.
gentlemen, catch the football. Fair catch for the up men. If it goes short, got some options. Oliveira to kick. And here it comes. And it's going to be Dylan Gaither from the 35. Dylan trying to get outside. He does. Going to get to the 50. And he's going to be brought down at about the 49-yard line. So nicely done by Mr. Gaither. Return of 15 yards. That's going to be a Bearcat first down. 7:23 left to go here, and they lead 15-6.
Now we talked about FIPS. Okay, fumbles, interceptions, penalties, and stupid plays. Well, in this half, there have been 4 fumbles and a blocked punt. Not very artistic.
Not usually.
Little confusion with the Bearcats.
A little bit between quarterback and his receiver. There we go. Fake the handoff, second man through. Leo Kemp, that was a blitz on the outside by number 22, Jay Yap. I think it's time to hand that ball off. One time there. Tackled in the backfield was Mr. Kemp for a loss of 2, brings up second down. We're seeing some substitutions here on the Cat side.
I've got Rigetti up 35-25 in the third quarter.
35-25 in the third. Thank you, sir. I was just about to check Mr. Bailey on Twitter, but I forget. Mr. Addy texts you.
He's live and in person.
There you go. 2nd and 12. Mr. Luna taking his time here. Looking at the back judge. Hand goes up. Here comes that snap. Option. Tyler going to keep it. Cuts it back to the inside. Picks up about 4. Bringing up 3rd and 8. Stop made inside by number 88, Dylan Perkle.
Yeah, they're closing that option down pretty tough now. Number 22, Jay Yap, is coming right down and slamming that thing.
Well, Coach, we've talked about it already tonight. We haven't seen a completed pass.
No, we have
Now
not.
would be a good time.
It would be an excellent time.
All right, Diego Chavez split out wide right. Bearcats backs split in the backfield. Luna hands it off to Kemp. Leo trying to bust this out to the right. Going nowhere. Stop made by number 25, Isaac Ruiz. Brings up 4th down at the 50.
Well, that is a great defensive stand by Pioneer Valley. The Bearcats getting excellent field position and literally doing nothing with it.
So 4th down clock running. We're going to be under 5:30 by the time we punt here.
Bearcats in no hurry to punt this ball.
No, I wouldn't be either. Take your time, gentlemen. Bridewell gets the snap. Kick away.
Nice
high kick going towards the sideline. Kind of checks up. Nice job by one of the linemen for the Bearcats.
Andrew Allen, number 52.
Nice job. That ball goes up. Andrew goes up and gets it. And that ball's down at the 14-yard line. 36-yard punt. No return. And, Coach, anytime you can down a punt inside the 20 as the punter, you've done your job.
Excellent. Now, their field position, the minus 42, the minus 30, the minus 3, and the minus 14. Their last possessions: fumble, sack, blocked punt.
First and
change the formation.
10.
Spread.
Spread formation here. Handoff. Nope. Rubalcaba going to keep it up the middle, and he's going to be thrown down at about the 23-yard line. Gain of 9, 2nd down. Clock running under 5 minutes.
Instead of tackling him that time, one of the Bearcat grabbed him and threw him forward.
Hey, here, fall down for 2 more yards. Go this way.
Guys, let's throw him backwards.
All right. 2nd down. Clock running. And again, yes, you were right. Timeout. Paso Robles takes the timeout.
Okay.
I believe we have 2 left, correct, Coach?
That's correct.
Thank you, sir.
And I have them with 2 left also.
All right.
So we're down to 4:34. This game has gone fast. It is not even 9 o'clock yet.
Coach, what do you got coming up on Monday in the Bearcat Locker Room Show?
Monday in the Bearcat Locker Room Show, we will have Coach Carroll with us to recap this exciting contest at homecoming. And we have new head girls varsity basketball coach Mark Martinez will be sitting in with us to tell us about his program.
Yeah, the girls are down doing a fundraiser tonight. They were selling Bearcat girls basketball T-shirts down there. Saw them at the entrances to the field on both sides. Girls doing a nice job getting themselves some things sold there, trying to support the program. So, yeah, it'd be nice to hear from Mark about how it's going. That's going to be Monday at 6:30 from the campus of Paso Robles High School.
All right, back to their spread. I don't know how they practice both these things.
Carefully.
Quarterback keep.
Rubalcaba keeps it. Working to the left. He's going to get a first down here, and he's going to be brought down at easy, gentlemen. There you go. Take it easy.
And what do we give him?
He got to the 30.
3.
Got to the
Okay,
30-yard
now-
line, first
now-
down.
Now, John, this is all well and good. They're moving the ball, but there's 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go, and they've got to score twice. They're going to have to put this ball up. The same thing's going to happen to them that happened to them at the end of the half. They are going to run out of time.
Right.
The clock's at
Running
4:20
Yep.
right now. Double slot formation. Whoop, fumble.
Bad snap. Rubalcaba trying to figure out where to go, and he found Bastian Jareggi in the backfield for a sack. Loss of 7 on that play. Second down. Clock running under 4 minutes.
And we said it's tough to practice both. So now the kid's gone from snapping under center. Now he's shotgun snapping, and it's high and outside.
Yep. Coach, update for you from Templeton. Fourth quarter, Tigers lead the Eagles 35-19.
Whoa, Tigers putting up some points.
Second down, 17 from the 29. Rubalcaba in the backfield. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff and instead takes it right
Bastian eats him for
into
lunch.
Bastian Jareggi. So loss of 4 on that play, bringing up third down.
And 21.
And 21, thank you, sir.
The Bearcats going into a prevent defense right here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defensive backs in the game.
I'm not sure what I dislike more in football, the prevent defense or anybody who plays the Cowboys.
Plays the what?
Cowboys. Third down, Rubalcaba rolling right. Pass complete to the outside.
Did not get the first
And
down.
there's the flag. There it is. I was waiting for it. Slamming him down out of bounds. That's going to draw a unnecessary roughness penalty, and that's going to give Pioneer Valley a first down. Phipps, coach. Timmy said it earlier. Phipps.
Can't do that. That's the one thing he didn't have to do.
Yep, he was already out of bounds.
He's out of bounds, and
Let him stay there. He can't hurt you out of bounds.
Bearcats substitutions back into their regular defense.
Yeah. 15-yard penalty on the personal foul. Brings up first down for Pioneer Valley on their own 48-yard line. Rubalcaba takes a snap, rolling right. Nowhere to go, so he just tucks it and runs into a wall of Bearcats. And this time, gets forced out of bounds for a gain of 2.
They didn't call him out of bounds. They said forward motion was stopped.
There we go. So
Clock
second
is running
down,
at
clock running.
2:25.
Yep. Rubalcaba runs over to the sideline, gets the play, comes back
but
into the huddle.
Why are they even huddling up? Their clock management, is terrible.
Well, and like you talked about, Coach, they're not used to running the
They
spread.
should be in a 2-minute drill right
You're
here.
100% correct.
Trips down this way.
Trips left. Rubalcaba takes the snap, tucks it and runs, gets past the 50, and then gets stopped by Colton Sullivan after a gain of about 2. That's going to bring up third down, and let's call that 5. Clock running under 2 minutes to go. Bearcats leading 15-6. And again, Pioneer Valley huddling up and seemingly in no hurry.
Boy, John, it's astounding. It just is. I don't know. And we got a man-to-man defense down here at the bottom by the Bearcats, and they are running right into Bastian Jareggi, who misses the tackle.
And misses the tackle, and
first
Rubalcaba with the carry and picks up a first down for Pioneer Valley. Yeah, Bastian just whiffed in the backfield. First down, Pioneer Valley from the 39-yard line.
And here goes the clock, and they're in the huddle.
Yep, here they go. Getting out of it, working their way in. Trips left. Rubalcaba in the backfield. He's just going to turn and run right up into the middle and right into Bastian Jareggi, Colton Sullivan, Derek Tidwell in the Bearcat defense, and Hayden McKenna.
Okay.
No gain on the play. Second down. Easy, coach. Easy. It's okay. It's okay. Take a breath.
I do not understand. You just want to run they're running the clock out.
Yep, they are. Continue to allow this, coach.
Your quarterback draw?
Take the victory, coach. Be happy with the victory, coach. Second down, trips right. Rubalcaba takes the snap. He's going to roll right. Looking for somewhere to go, being pressured, and the pass is going to be fall incomplete. Pressured by Bastian Juregi and number 10, Dylan Gaither in there. 35 seconds left. Bearcats leading 15-6. 3rd and 9 for Santa Maria from the Paso Robles 38-yard line. And looks like
put in the prevent defense. Urigi's tired, and he should be. He's been playing a lot
he's
both
been
ways.
playing. Yep.
A couple nice sacks tonight. Blocked punt really sealed the game.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. 3rd and 9, trips right. Rubalcaba in the backfield.
He'll roll right.
And indeed he does. Takes the snap, in the middle, and is throwing back to the left. Pass knocked away. Incomplete. Nice defense. Kyle Bonham on the backside. 4th down. Had him by a step and underthrew him, Coach.
And they were holding Bastian that time. Somebody's got to call that. You can't let that go.
Well, then Bastian came off the field.
He's out there.
Is he out there again?
Yep.
Okay.
He's at the left defensive end
There we go.
position, which is the direction they're going to roll. And what they need to do with him right here, I would suggest they move him out in what's called a jet technique. Move him out wider so that tackle doesn't get on him first, because the back is coming out and picking him up after he gets by the tackle. Widen out. Widen him out. Widen him out.
4th and 9 from the 38-yard line. Snap.
See it?
Rolls right, indeed. Moronis on the blitz. Pass over the middle. Intercepted by Hayden McKenna. Fall down, young man. Thank you. Nice job. Fall down. Take the football. That, by all intents and purposes, should end this
That is
football
it.
game.
One kneel down and we're done.
And let's hope Pioneer Valley doesn't use any of the timeouts they have remaining. That would certainly be nice. Well, Coach, update for you from Rigetti. They've just punted after their quarterback was helped off with a leg injury, and then they intercepted a pass. Now the Eagles are in business here as we get the last kneel down from Tyler Luna. Clock running, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the ball game. Your final score, 15-6, Bearcats with the victory.
Yeah, and you always take the victory, and a good job of adjusting in the second half. You know, about as ugly a first half and uninspired, and I'm sure coaches will say the same thing. And they were lucky they weren't down 14-0 at the end of the first half. Poor clock management by the Panthers at the end of the first half and at the end of the game. Real good adjustment offensively and defensively by the Bearcats. And like we talked about in the first half, they had run 29 plays and the Bearcats had run 9. And then really put the clamps on that offense in the second half. Here's what happened with Pioneer Valley's possessions. Fumble, blocked punt, penalty, interception. Not real good.
So you're saying it didn't go well?
No, it did not. So a much better second half. I don't know what they said to him at halftime, but whatever they said, it worked out because they really did a good job against the Markham double wing there. And then Pioneer Valley just can't execute the passing game out of that spread that they went to late. And for the life of me, I don't understand why they didn't go hurry up, but that's maybe why I'm up here and they're down there. So
well, sometimes that is how it works. Timmy, what are your final thoughts down there from the sideline?
Well, it was just a tale of two halves. I thought the Bearcats made the great adjustments at half. And once they got the momentum on their side, you could just feel the letdown from a team that's 0-4. You could tell, well, okay. And I was really surprised with Pioneer Valley's clock management. I thought it was just maybe as bad as we've seen for a long time, but it was a good win for the Bearcats, and they took the momentum. And it's an odd score, though. Doesn't it feel kind of strange?
Yeah. Hey, if that's 5 field goals, I'm okay with it. But no, to me, as you and Coach have both alluded to, the clock management, I think it is the exact opposite. I don't think there was any management involved in any decisions with the clock when it came to that on that side of the field tonight. And hey, there's usually a reason for that. So, Dave, you got any final thoughts up top? Go, Dave.
He's pulling wires.
He's pulling wires. All right, so we'll take that as Dave is done. So, don't forget, folks, Monday night, we've got the Bearcat Locker Room Show. Coach Bill Stansbury and Dave Lambert going to be joining you from the campus of Paso Robles High School. We'll have Matt Carroll, head football coach, to recap this one and talk a little bit about homecoming and all the fun that comes with that, as well as newly named varsity girls basketball head coach, Mark Martinez. So Mark's going to join us. And then Tuesday from the Plunge, girls water polo. It's senior day for the 2 seniors on the Bearcats water polo team as they're going to take on the Morro Bay Pirates.
Had a tough time with Rigetti.
Did the girls, yes. Lost 12-8. Came back and got it down to a 1-goal game going into the 4th quarter and gave up 3 in the 4th and just unable to make that work. So a tough loss there for league, but hey, still playing for a playoff spot. Got a league game to finish off against Morro Bay. Then the league tournament to see where we end up, and we go from there. And then next Friday night, we'll be right back here at War Memorial Stadium as the Bearcats will take on the Rigetti Warriors. 6:30 for the pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff on the varsity side. However, we are going to cover the JV game on that, so that kickoff will be at 4 o'clock on Friday. Busy week for us here on the VOP Sports Network. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we hope to talk to you soon in the future. So for Tim Stewart, Dave Lambert, Jim Weeman, Bill Stansbury, this is John Doss signing off. Bearcats win 15-6 to go 3-0 in the Mountain League on the VOP Sports Network.